You're almost home, guys. All you have to do now is make it to the Krusty Krab. You'll have to go as fast as you can to avoid the falling debris.
So we're like already on a time challenge? Is that what this is? Because I hope not. I wouldn't like that.
SpongeBob, you've got enough Goofy Goober tokens for me to bring back the patty wagon.
What does that mean? Where was it? Did we...
Oh, that's great.
Did we leave it in Dream World? Well, thanks. There was an upgrade. It was the paddy wagon itself.
The Krusty Krab is at the end of this road. Thanks for all your help.
Wasn't it the beginning of the first one? Oh, they're like referencing it.
Thanks for helping us.
Don't thank me yet. You'll have to hurry or the road
Well,
will
it's a
be
little
blocked.
late for
Go as
that.
fast as you
But
can and try to get past the falling debris.
oh
If the road
gosh,
gets blocked, you'll have to try again.
we do have to be fast. Well, hello there, and welcome back to Let's Play Spongebob Squarepants the movie. What I wouldn't be surprised if it's the last episode, but this is actually, as I mentioned, I believe just kind of a reversal of shorts. It is a reversal of shorts, which actually do exist. They're very comfortable, I have to say. And that ramp actually might have been a shortcut, I don't know. But in the last episode, we took down Planktopolis. In this episode, as you can see, we're going on the Drive of the Knucklehead McSpazitron. And we're back to the Twang for what is quite possibly its final appearance. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but I almost never get this far. Like, this is really abnormal for me. Like, I seriously, like, this is probably, okay, like, I remember the final, oh, statues of plankton line the road, that's cool. I'm just gonna assume that's breakable. That's both cruel and kinda cool, because that's where one of the shortcuts was before. Also, did we already pass the, like, the park area? I want to say no. I'm just gonna do that. Is that what they were talking about, the road being blocked, or is there, like, periodical road blockings? I don't know. But, like, again, I remember the final battle more than I do this, which is really odd when you think about it, but it's true. And, actually, really quick, there's 4 treasure chests. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to get any of them. Like I said, this will be 100% for Goofy Goober tokens, not for those. I've never gotten all of them. I wonder why, SpongeBob. Really, it was the first hit, baby. Just used our nitros again. Woo! That ramp was totally meaningful. And yep, here's the park. With, you know, just your average everyday park hot sauce. There's probably an extra over there, actually. But, oh! Extra! Stop everything! Sweet. Ow. Actually, since there will be no more in-between episodes, we got an art pack, okay. I don't feel like it's really worth it to show those, only like the gameplay ones. But, yeah, I think this is the most treasure chests I've ever actually gotten. Like, without using a guide. How did I know that was going to happen? Can I, yep, I can't even get back. Okay, that's cool. Let's just do that again.
Stopped at the Earwax Museum.
Yes, we should have.
That would have made this more interesting, obviously. Sad part is, I'm already having to redo this, and it's not even a time trial yet. Like, again, we are pretty much timed, but still, this isn't a time trial. Like, I was about to say being timed doesn't make this a time trial, but it does. Like, it technically does, so, excuse me. I guess I can't really say that. Oh gosh. Actually, I'm probably just gonna try and cram all the last stuff into this last episode anyway, because, spoilers, the final level is a boss, because, you know, most games have final bosses. Some do have, like, final levels. Like, first, like, spoiler for New Super Mario Bros. Wii, the last level is more, there's probably an extra in that thing, actually, in that statue. The last level is more of one of those, a level than a boss battle. It still has some elements of a boss battle incorporated, but, ow, yeah, that's an example. And some, you can consider the final boss, like the final level, technically, like, part of the boss, like, what makes the boss challenging, especially if the checkpoint is at the level, like, at the beginning of the level, I should say. But it is one of the boss ones, and there's only one. I'll just keep getting manliness points. Why not? Just give me more manliness points that I don't remember getting. Yep. Oh gosh, I hope there's a... Hey, look, speaking of.
Oh gosh. So you could get another point, but I don't think you could ever use it. See, now you can be angry when you throw objects. You can throw them much farther by pressing and holding R. Wait, pressing it. Does that mean I could just press R the whole time and it would have thrown it the same distance? Because that would have been nice to know when I was younger and I upgraded it. I feel like I did read that and I did like, okay, let's just get hit again. I would like this. Okay, let's not. Okay, that's cool too. I will complain actually. Did Patrick just like slap SpongeBob like in the back, like angrily? Because I think he did.
Also, I do like how you can see all the parallels to the first vehicle level, which I do find neat, which I think I just mentioned when I started that sentence. So, what would have been really cool is like if they had changed the twanging music, the twanging vehicle music, if they had changed it up a bit for each racing level, that would have been cool. Not really necessary, but like have this one be more like one of the most similar to the first one, like the original one maybe, but like just make it more threatening somehow. I don't know, I think that'd be cool. Like make the Goofy Goober one all happy, and then make what was the other one? Thug Tug. Make the Thug Tug one all like dark and not so twangy. So I mean it's a Thug Tug. And like do most bars and bar and grills maybe. I can see a bar and grill having like twangy music, but not so much just specifically bars. I guess depending on the bar. It really just depends on a bunch of factors really. Which the Thug Tug doesn't seem like a bar that would have twangy music. So, and since that was the main question, let's just leave it at that.
Also, okay. Yep. See, I saw, there we go, okay. Now, what was that? I thought I just saw another treasure chest, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't one. Just a movie. I wonder what those are, actually. I wonder if you could actually unlock the entire movie in bits. That would be very cool, and that was a much faster route, wow. I'll have to keep that in mind when, I'll have to keep that in mind for the time trials. And I think those are random, because the first time, the only one that was left was the one for, the middle one. So I'm pretty sure those are random. If not, I don't know what they would be, because why would it be different the first time compared to all the other ones? That's a factor. Also, yeah, this definitely has worse traction, not on road. Which makes sense. Actually, no. You would think Mr. Krabs would be prepared for, like, that. Okay, why did the control pad lean to the right there? I mentioned before that it does that, but that was probably the biggest bit of proof. Unless you just want to assume that I myself did that. Was it just the one part that the road would be blocked? Yay! If only we would see what happened next before all these noises are over. Oh my gosh. If only we would get to see the next level after this. But we won't.
Looking for a more manly challenge?
Because I have to do this.
Okay, how about just a little more manly?
I'm cool with that. Mini manly.
I'll give you a limited amount
I like
of time
that.
to get to the end of the road.
I don't know how fast I did that the first time, so we'll see how well this goes. And again, once I finish these time trial, why did that lean to the right as soon as I started? That was odd. Okay. 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 Let's try turning off and then back on this wireless controller without touching any buttons, just to be sure. Wait, did that... Okay, that did reset the timer. Okay. So I just wasted, like... You know... Okay, it's still doing that. Granted, I've known for a while that... Okay, seriously. I've known for a while that this controller does that, so... I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
I think my other wireless controller also does that, so... I do have a wired controller. Oh, no, I do know why I don't use it. There we go, jeez! I guess I could just use the nitro. Actually, thinking about it and saying it out loud, isn't the plural for nitro or maybe just nitro? Isn't it nitro? I'm kind of thinking it is now. Now that I say it out loud, that sounds right. And nitros does not sound as right. So, that's some good thought process right there, I think. I just can't tell, whenever I feel like I started talking about something before I mentioned something else, and I can't remember if I actually really was talking about something before I went off on something else, or if I was just wrong. And okay, I was wrong about there being a secret there, but oh well. Maybe you could bust through that, I don't know. It'd be worth a shot, I suppose, but I probably, like extra-wise. I probably won't do it to maybe a bonus episode gain all of them, which I don't think is really worth except just for completion purposes. Like, I'm not aiming for 100% with those. I've mentioned that multiple times. So, I don't know if I'll bother. I say don't know because I've surprised myself about that in the past. such as I still haven't recorded any of the boss rushes for any of the curve games. Not counting the arena, which I recorded with Money Man. I don't really count that. That I count more as one of the sub games, and not a boss rush. In hindsight, that's totally what it is a boss rush. But that's not what I think of it as at all. So, yeah. So I guess in that regard, yep, that time it just murdered my wheels. Totally. What was the word? It wasn't totally, but there was some word that I wanted to use there that I ended up using a different word. So, but I guess Superstar Ultra then, by that token, would have 3 different boss rushes. And if you count using different abilities and more validly different helpers, you have a lot of boss rushes in that game. What does he say in that? I've never known what he says there. Plankton, I'm just talking about, not like Kirby. I've never known what he says there.
Actually, so Plankton has put a force field. I think the mic just moved away from my mouth there. But Plankton just set up an invisible force field to keep SpongeBob and Patrick away from the Krusty Krab. That actually makes sense. That explains all the weird noises in that, like, blacked out area. Oh no.
Love.
Drive down the road and go through each ring as it appears.
They gave up on
If you
some
get
subtle
the
hint
ball,
to
I'll
him,
reward
like, liking Mindy. So they just had him say love. Beautiful. Beautiful. Actually, that kind of fits Patrick, so I'm not complaining by any means. Oh, gosh. Woo! I knew that was going to happen. But Joy Ring Challenges. I forgot I would have to do this, actually.
The main ring challenges, again, I enjoy more than ring challenges, but ring challenges are much easier to get right through trial and error. So it's an interesting trade-off. Would you rather have freedom, like more freedom and have like a less strict challenge, I guess, in some ways? Like, would you rather be more strictly judged on time, I suppose? Or which one would be more strict? Because there's a wide range for getting to these rings as soon as possible and in the most amount of time. For a lot of these rings, there's a wide amount of time in between that. Like, not a single one of these rings has turned red yet, which makes me very happy. I forgot about that little tidbit. Hopefully there will be a Krabby Patty somewhere.
And how did I know they would make you... See, look how long that took for that to turn red, though. Like, that took a while. Jeez.
Not that I'm complaining, I just realized that that's a sound effect normally used to indicate, like, annoyance or complaint. And I'm not at all. I am not complaint at all. To be fair. And it was as easy as that to avoid those oil slicks there. Good to know. I still feel like that life is a shortcut that will never use. Hanging on the side of that building. Something about the twang just makes me need to go into a southern accent with a high-pitched voice. Which, while I know quite a few people, most of which actually are family members that have a southern drawl, that was both over-exaggerated and I don't think it was all that accurate. But my ancestors would be ashamed. But I don't know where the high-pitched voice came in, because I think most people in general with a southern drawl, most of them are not all that high-pitched sounding. At least not the ones that I know. Actually, maybe, that was also really close, by the way. Maybe someone. If I tried hard enough, I could probably think of someone. And not just someone that was imitating the accent, because I just imitated the accent with a high-pitched voice, and that would... I know myself. Oh boy, do I know myself. That sounds like some, line in, ironically, a, really, dark? I wouldn't say that'd be quite the right word, but, story-driven. Yes, there's that southern drawl, story-driven. But, a western like that, I guess? That sounds like it'd be a line. Oh boy, do I know myself. I know myself most. Also, yeah, that also makes sense for that to be random because they put the ring all the way over here. And it just turned red. This is where I'm going to start worrying about, well, okay, I've been worrying about them, but the oil slicks and, I guess, not more specifically because it just hurts me, it doesn't make me, slide, but the hot sauce slicks. Which I have to say, I like how there's hot sauce slicks in this game. I don't know of any place that's really used that makes sense because I'm pretty sure Krabby Patties have been shown with hot sauce on them before. And this isn't really hurting SpongeBob and Patrick, but it's a neat little thing that I like.
Also, I'm gonna risk saying it, but that was not as bad as I was worried about it being. I retried pretty much the minimum amount of times as I thought I would. Which was what? Once? I think it was only once, actually.
You did it.
Wow.
Here's your reward.
I'm actually legitimately surprised. I'm giving a surprised face right now. You can't see it because I don't have a face cam. Well, I do. But the face cam is a part of the HD recorder, and I don't know of a way to record my face with my, standard definition recorder, which also can record, S-video, I think it's called, which, excuse me, now that I think about that, might just stand for standard video. I never thought about that before. But I don't actually have a way to record my face with standard definition games. Besides the fact that I wouldn't really choose to anyway. And I want to see the time. I beat that time on the normal time challenge, so I think I can do this.
I'm not gonna promise anything, but now I know you can cut through here and not go through the oil slicks, which overall I think going slower there helped more than, like, going through the oil slicks. Neither of them really helped. Okay, I'm that definitely made up for the oil slicks, though. But using a turbo boost probably would have helped there. Also, seriously, why does the recording go at a smoother rate than the game on my TV? Is it because, like, I have the screen stretched? Like, I've never seen this game. Like, at least I don't remember ever seeing it. I probably saw it back when I had the PS2, but I've never seen this game, like, especially now recently, like, full screen. Like, not widescreen. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, all the times I don't know, I remember having a widescreen TV back when I had the PS2, which I played the N64 on a standard definition TV, but that was also a while ago. But I've always had them, like, I always thought it was, like, the normal resolution, but no, I'm pretty sure it's just stretched. Because it looks beautiful. Like, it looks better than it does, like, it looks better full screen than it does widescreen. I've never understood stretching the screen to make it widescreen. Like, for a while, I did that with the Game Boy Advance SP, which I think you do with the normal Game Boy Advance as well. If it's a Game Boy or Game Boy Color game, you can, also, there's a pattern to those, which is really cool to me, so you can tell which opening it will be. I think that's been consistent. Ouch. So is me getting hit by that almost every single time. And I missed that. Sweet. And I took, like, the worst possible path to avoid that. Sweet. I might not make this. But, and I got hit again. Sweet. Is there a gravity patty? No, but there's a nitro. Sweet. But, like, I've always seen them not standard definition. Like, not standard definition, full screen. That me being able to play this right now proves that this can be standard definition widescreen. But, like,
So for Smash Bros. Melee, I've never played that on a standard, like, I keep on calling it that, a full screen TV, so I never realized until I recorded it looks so much better when it's not stretched like that.
Guys, here's your reward.
And I do think this game looks better not stretched. It doesn't look super different, in my opinion, but I do think it looks better not stretched. And with, actually going back to what I was actually talking about, the Game Boy Advance SP,
Would you like to try
I did
and
it
beat
for a
your
little
best
bit, like
time
after I
on
bought
this road?
Mega Man X-Treme 2, I think was the first game I had that
This time we
wasn't.
won't get lost.
We didn't get lost, Patrick. Who are you talking about? Who? Also, you weren't the one that got lost. It was probably Spongebob because he's driving anyway, so. You have absolutely no room to say we. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? What? Okay. I have some researching to do, so with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching. Next episode, I will understand how the heck I missed 2 of these. What the heck? Huh? Actually, they were probably those arena challenges that I was talking about, weren't they? They probably were, I bet. But then we'll also be going all the way back, finally, to this of Chocolate Creek and solving that. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.